that I have actually been giving myself a pass to be frumpy. Welcome back, my loves, to another video. You're gonna love it here. I love it here, so you're gonna love it here. I always wanted a career where I could be beautiful. One of my main platforms, so go check me out on Snapchat. Go check me out on Instagram. Go check me out on Facebook. Go check me out on TikTok. Today, I just want to get into a couple of Amazon packages. Just a couple of things that I ordered. A couple of things. I went to the store. I have one client a day now, you guys. So I have him in the morning and then I have him in the evening. So I'm working on doing my massage therapy as well, getting back into my massage practice where I have my own clients and stuff like that, and building my clientele back up. Some bananas. My favorite peppers to cook with. This, if you have indigestion, this is the one for you right here. This is the one right here for you. I'm just trying to keep clean eating habits in 2026. My grapefruits, just little tea, because I finally got all my stuff. For my cold coffee and my iced coffee. How are you guys doing? Like, how is your New Year's going? Drop in the comments and let me know if you guys are sticking to your resolutions or if it's harder than what you thought it would be. For me personally, it's harder than I thought it would be. So stuck again, like in a little rut, like in my bed, like and I turned over, I took a nap, and I was just, you know, I'm trying to stay out of the bad habits like napping and stuff, procrastinating, and I just got these for when I'm writing my love book. Best for your hold on, ladies, know your angles. Okay, so one small but very big disclaimer I want to go over. Like, okay, so you decided to switch to plant-based, right? You decided to eat, at least eat clean, and look into like herbal things and just like health and stuff like that, just so you can, you know, I personally can follow Dr. Sebi's food list and stuff like that. So when it goes into like herbs and different things, and like, let's say for instance, cloves, cinnamon, ashwagandha, different. I'm just gonna give y'all a different scenario, a little thing that I went through. I experienced some numbing in my throat. Okay, I experienced some numbing. And you know how if you're sick and you get the spray for the back of your throat is just sore, like in general, like you have coming out of the flu or a cold. Your throat is sore, like a normal sore throat, like that's normal. It's not normal, but it is. So you spray the throat spray from the CVS or the Walgreens, from your pharmacy in your back of your throat, and it numbs your throat temporarily, just so you can get some relief from the scratchiness and the sore throat. That's exactly what it felt like. It felt like that on like deep down in my throat, like around here. So I try to think, run it back. What did I eat differently? What is it different that I ate? The only thing I could think of were the little candies that I got from this store, which is ordered from Amazon. I had got the chamomile tea. I'm not allergic to chamomile tea. Never have been. I always have drunk it since before I even started having kids. So, but however, I got the full leaf. So they were like the little buds. You guys see them? I'm gonna insert a little screenshot right here. The little leaves. So it was actually like the flowers of the chamomile tea. So I drunk that. I made a pot of it and I drank it until it was gone. You've seen the pot that I made when the last time that I made the tea. Besides that, the only thing different that I have done in my regimen, in my daily regimen, was the toothpaste I got from Amazon, which was supposed to be clove toothpaste. I'm thinking it's strictly clove, but when I look back on the ingredients, there was like 6 other herbal. It's an herbal toothpaste. So mind you have to be like with essential oils, and when it comes to essential oils and herbs, you have to be very careful, because it's like they are not preserved and they don't have like, they're not stripped, so they're like fully themselves, so they're very, very potent, they're very pure. So you have to be careful. Like if you go into doing things herbally and you do a little bit at a time, just to see that, because you may have an allergic reaction, because it's like your body's not used to doing those things that are so strong, or you just may have never had those herbs before, or those essential oils, or you know, even in massage therapy they tell us the solution base for essential oils, you cannot have it too strong or it can be harmful, and you will never think lavender oil or eucalyptus or something will be harmful. Clove, let me tell you about clove. First of all, I've been using cloves to brush my teeth for over a year now. Okay, I get the clove, that's ground. I get the little cloves that are just whole cloves. I put them in my mouth. I just have them in my mouth for like an hour, and then I'll get rid of them. I'll chomp on them because they release the chemical of the clove. Not chemical, but they'll release the herb. You know what I'm saying? The natural clove in your mouth, and it's good for oral hygiene. It's good for cavities and stuff like that, and prevention and stuff like that. So my mistake was not reading all the ingredients and the fact that I've never had ashwagandha. I've never had all these other herbs. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what was in that toothpaste. I've never had all those things. I'm thinking in my head, oh, clove. I'm looking for specifically for a clove toothpaste. I could have just continued using the clove that I already was using, sprinkling on my toothpaste, sprinkling it on my tongue scraper, my tongue brush, not my scraper, but my tongue brush, and doing normal. So I'm trying to get better with how I tell stories because it could be a little choppy because I'm like all over the place. But anyway, so I used it for like 3 days, and mind you, I brush my teeth 3 times a day. So morning, noon, and night, or after in the middle of the day, like if I have after eating, I rinse my mouth out and I brush my teeth or whatever. So and I don't do like a lot of extensive, because my tongue could get like, sometimes when I brush my tongue, it depends on what I'm using, it'll get like not raw, but like almost like I tasted something hot, and it'll be like my tongue would burn. So but I'll use like the tongue scraping. I mean, not tongue scraping, because scraping your tongue doesn't do any harm, but like using a tongue brush. If you guys have like, it's like a toothbrush, but it's like a tongue, it's strictly for your tongue, and you put the tongue paste on there and you just scrub your tongue. I didn't do that too much with this clove stuff because I was getting back there. You know what I mean? I was getting back on the taste buds back there. So if I would have did even more, the symptoms would have been more. So it's a symptom. There's signs versus symptoms. Signs you can see, symptoms you can feel. So it was a symptom that I was feeling of the numbness in my throat. I'm like, this is not like, and mind you, because of all the food, all the bad food that I eat, I was having a lot of inflammation. So it was like, when you do that thing where it's like something, you feel like the inflammation is in your throat and you have to get it up. So sometimes my throat can be sore from that, and that's why I'm changing how I'm eating, because I don't want to continue living like that. I don't want to continue to have that inflammation. It's not normal. So that's why I'm eating things that fight that those symptoms and signs, because it's a sign when you're spitting up that stuff crap. People spit all over the ground outside and stuff like that. That's one thing it makes my skin crawl. But anyway, if y'all ate better, y'all wouldn't be spitting all the time on the ground at Circle K. That's why I hate Circle K, and I hate, it's just something that just really gives me anxiety. But however, anyway, so yeah, I went ahead and I was using it for like 3 days. So I probably would say I would use it twice a day, in the morning, definitely in the morning, and definitely at night before I go to bed, because I was just like, oh, clove toothpaste, you know what I mean? And then I didn't use a clove, because the natural clove, because I had the toothpaste, but the toothpaste was infused with the herb. So I noticed, so I was like, it either could have been the only thing that could have been was the tea or the toothpaste or the candy. At first I'm like, it got so bad where I was starting to get anxiety, so I would ride around in the car with my mom this day on, we were taking my son to the dentist, and I was feeling closed in, and I was feeling like I couldn't, like, the numbness didn't cause me to not be able to breathe. My breathing was fine, but it was like an anxiety, like the fear of my throat. There's being something wrong with my throat, because you hear about people being allergic to things in their throat closing and stuff like that. So I prayed. My mom prayed with me. She was like, because I was like, Mom, I gotta go to the emergency room. I told her that, and then when I got into the dentist, it was like dark, and the dentist came in. He was like talking and blabbing. I was like, if he don't shut up, not the dentist, but it was my son's eye doctor. It was an eye doctor. I wanted to tell the eye doctor, please get out the room and shut up. I had to turn away. I couldn't even focus on what he was saying. My mom was there, so I just turned away and just let him talk. And when we left out of there, she was like, you still feel like you need to go. I started feeling better when I was out, and I got outside, fresh air. But before that, the same day, I was in the bed, and I was just, it was a day before. I was just feeling, I really felt it. I was like, what is going on here? I was like, first I was like, I'm gonna make me a doctor's appointment. So I called my doctor, and they were like, hold on, y'all.
I got it.
He's working. Where's Hanny? Okay. What was I saying? So I called my doctor, and when I was in the car with my mom, we came back out the dentist. I called the doctor, and they were like, the nurse went over all my symptoms because I was like, I need to be seen. And she was like, so I guess because the fact that I could breathe, it was not affecting my breathing, and the fact that my scale level of pain was like a 7, and my scale, it wasn't like a high pain level, and like because she was asking me numerous amount of questions and stuff like that. I guess it wasn't that extensive that I had to come in. They were, if it was concerning, she would have like come in. She was like, well, just watch out for the symptoms. If they get any worse, call us back or go to the emergency room. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the emergency room anyway. But I ended up feeling better, and then I noticed sometimes, like when I would eat food, it was going away. It was weird. But the fact is, I know it was a toothpaste. It was either the toothpaste or those flowers from that chamomile. I had to order a new tongue scraper. I had to get rid of my toothbrush. I had to get rid of my tongue scraper and my tongue brush. I'm so sad because I love that tongue brush. But so I got my favorite. 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 Love her down. You hear me? And watch, I was having some thoughts, and I was in a car, and I was driving. We was riding. Somebody had got killed today. You know what I'm saying? And it happens every day. But I was just thinking, like, life is short, you guys. Like, you just don't never know. It's like, I want to be able to not only live up to my full potential, I want to be able to experience myself at my best. I don't want to have to wait 5 years to be able to have my hair done or have my hair the way I want, or have the outfit or like the look, the aesthetic of myself. This is my own personal experience, you guys. Because I always think to myself, like, it's not that serious. You got time to get cute. You have time to, you got a pretty face. You don't have to do all that. You have time to get your body ready together, like working out and like building. You have time to build your body. You have time to build your self-esteem. You have time to build your confidence. You have time to build your wardrobe. You have time to wait to get your hair done. You're going through a phase, right? I always tell myself I'm going through a phase right now, which is true, but also it's actually has been a crutch to me. Like, I came to the realization today that I have actually been giving myself a pass to be frumpy, a pass to be a homebody, because I have not, you know what I'm saying? I have not, because I've been putting off working on myself. Working on my brand, okay, that's cool. But before you can really work on your brand, ladies, you have to work on yourself, the inside of yourself, because you are bringing your brand to life. You are bringing something to life. What's inside of you? You know what I mean? I know there's some beautiful things inside of you, but what am I giving? What am I showing? What am I showing up for? How am I showing up? You know, am I going to continue to show up with a bonnet? Am I going to continue to show up with a towel on my head, with pajamas on? Why? Let's put some effort. Like, ladies, let's just put some effort into. You want to be beautiful, feel beautiful. I always see my beautiful self as my future self. I never see her as now, because I'm always like that. You don't have time for that right now. You're not her right now. You're striving to be her. But I always put myself like to the back burner, and that's crazy to me. And now that I'm starting to work and starting to have, you know, some things are in motion, and there's some motion going on around here, I will be able to do those things. You know what I mean? I make sure my house is in order, like my family's good, my husband's good, make sure my house is good, my house is clean, laundry's done, food's on the table, you know what I'm saying, bills are paid. As long as all of that's good, ladies, don't feel guilty for pouring into yourself. Make sure your kids have everything they need for school, whether it's their shoes, pencils, I don't care, whatever it is, school fees, anything like that, basketball shoes. As long as all that's taken care of, then I'm good. There's no excuse for me to continue to appear this way on my YouTube. I really want to be sexy. Like, all my thumbnails that I've been putting up, the one I used my old picture of when I did my own hair. My hair was laid. Y'all see the picture? I'm put insert a picture up there. See, that's her. That's her. That's who I am. That's me. That's how I see myself when I envision myself. When I see myself in the future, or I see myself doing something, or I see myself next summer. That's the girl right there. That's who I picture. I don't picture, this is not me. The natural hair is cool, and I have a goal. The goal is to have my hair grow, you know. But maybe I need to think of some alternative things, like braiding my hair down and just getting that braided wig so that I can, the braided wig is going to be really sexy and cute, so why would I not, why would I keep walking around like this? It's not me, and it's causing me to not show up the way I really want to. I don't have to wait, you know what I'm saying, till my hair is down here to feel glamorous. I can get me some hair that's down here, but I did, the wigs are not me, but I could do a sew in, I could do, life is too short to worry about. That's not my hair. I don't want to wear that. I always tell myself, you're natural, but the fact that I cut my hair and I'm starting over, it's just like, it's pushing me back. I feel like I keep pushing myself back and back and back and back. I'm putting my family ahead of me. I'm putting my business ahead of me. I'm putting my laziness and my procrastination ahead of me. I'm putting everything ahead of me. Me. You guys, what are you putting constantly in front of yourself that you're not working on yourself to be the best you that you can be? Like, I see myself driving around in a all black Range Rover, Land Rover, whichever one, the model that I want. And my hair just down, just jet black, just sexy. Like, I don't even have to wear earrings because my hair is just like it used to be back in the day. That's how I see myself. But until I get there, I shouldn't have to suffer and go around looking like somebody's auntie, somebody's uncle when I don't have lashes on. I feel like somebody's uncle or somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go around looking like grandma. I don't. I refuse to. And that also means that I need to get active and get like either in the gym or start working out, do my home Pilates. And I want to, instead of going to Pilates, because I had one there before, it was cool, I want to get my own actual Pilates machine. Not the one, I could start off with the one that because I have the Pilates bar, but I can start off with a machine that you put on the flat on the floor, but I really want a real Pilates machine. It's just like $500, like between $300 and $500. I want to set that baby up, and I want to do my Pilates daily on a daily basis and build my body. That's what I want to do. Okay. As far as going to the gym, I'm not dedicated to that for real. There's some things that I could just do at home. I don't have to go to the gym. But he really wants me to go because of the sauna and the steam room and stuff like that. But if I can just get in the habit of getting up and going, but now I have my client from 9 to 10 every day. So it will have to be like after that. But it's like after I'm done with that client, even though it's only an hour, it's like I just feel like I don't want to do. I want to go home, eat something real quick, and chill out. Like, that's how I feel. Like when I get off work, I don't want to go to the gym. But is that me being lazy, y'all, or is that me listening to my body? Which one is it? I don't know. And let me tell y'all what Christmas and Thanksgiving did to me. This is another subject. It's just a lot that I've been holding in, that I've been wanting to talk to y'all about. Because maybe I can help somebody else. Consuming all that cheese, bread, dressing, hormonal chicken and turkeys, and white sugar sweets and creams and milk and dairy and all that, and consuming all of that, my menstrual this time, which today is day 4, I think. I have not ever had a menstrual where I've had a headache for more than one day. Okay. I've had a headache for 3 days. If I move a certain way, I could feel a little like, cause my headaches on my cycles, ladies, my headache, it lingers. Like, it'll linger all. If I get one, it'll linger the day of, the day before, or a couple of days after I start my cycle. And it's usually like a couple of days, or maybe 4 days even before I start my cycle. And it'll be the worst headache ever. It's like a lingering headache that's just there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a sharp pain. It's like a dull pain. It's like a dull headache. It's just like, no matter how much Tylenol or Advil or ibuprofen you take, it's like, it's just there. You know what I mean? It'll go down a level, a notch or two, but it's still just like a slow line. It's just dragging and dragging, waiting for the next day, and the next day usually I'm cool. And I can't drink. I have a cut water that I want to drink over the weekend. Let all them days go by, because I was like, if I drink that, I'm really gonna be in a hospital somewhere, because I could feel a little hint of it right here, because it started right here, it moved over here, and then it would have ended up right here, and it's just a little, I could feel a little faintly like that, but I know it was from eating all of that, consuming all of that mess for 2 holidays. And I know the holidays are a month apart, y'all, but being the fact that I've been eating in between the way I should not have been eating, I'm telling you, what you eat, what you consume is going to affect your cycle, ladies. Ladies, this is for you guys. For you. If y'all had those bad cramps, I wonder why. You shouldn't have cramps that make you fall on the floor. It's what you're eating, what you're putting in your body. It's McDonald's, it's that Burger King, it's that Swenson's, it's that Alfredo, it's that whatever y'all are eating. And I'm not trying to tell y'all, oh, be perfect, eat this, eat that. If you can combat what you eat less of it, eat a lot more fruit. Like, I'm getting a little stressed thinking about it. Like, my head right here is just, I'm not going to claim it. I'm not going to speak it over me, because if I speak it, it's going to come. So, yeah, we're going to speak this off of our head in Jesus' name, Lord. We walk in divine health. If I eat right, my cycle, my period headache is not bad, or it does not even come. Either, like I told y'all, because what I deal with, ladies, I don't know what y'all deal with on y'all cycles. Y'all see, once every 6 months I'll get cramps, like a pulling down there in my gut, and like feel like a cramp. But since I've had kids, I don't have cramps. But like once every 6 months, I have that feeling. Headache, emotional distress, where anything he say to me, that man say to me, usually is gonna blow up. We're gonna be fighting, because I'm crying at a commercial. I'm gonna cry. I'm crying because I hear tears, like some kind of emotional attack on me. And it's like, I'll be cool. I'm like, okay, I'm cool, but don't piss me off, because then when I start crying, that can cause a headache. That usually does cause a headache when I cry on my cycle. Ladies, I'm just telling y'all, we got to pick this up. We got to pick these things up, because this will eliminate that. All those symptoms, like, it'll eliminate them. It could possibly eliminate them. If anything, take them down a notch or two. Because who wants to deal with a headache? Who wants to deal with I've never had a migraine, but praise the Lord. And I pray for anybody that has a migraine, that God touched your head. Because I hear that's like the worst ever. So yeah. So basically what I'm saying is that I'm changing how I'm eating this year. And then also I'll notice, like, my lymphs will be swollen. And I find lymph nodes that I have never felt before. You know, I mean, you get that on your cycle because your body's being flushed, toxins. So those lymph nodes are overworking. It's like they're overworking, and it's like my headache feels like I get the headache because my body is overworking to flush out all the toxins from that food and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just feel like, I just for a fact, for sure know, me personally, my personal experience. I'm not telling y'all these are facts, but these are my personal experiences and what I feel in my spirit. That's what I'm gonna come on here and tell you guys. So, ladies, I'm just telling y'all to make cleaner choices in what you eat. Even when it comes down to, like, if you eat a salad, like making like a good dressing, a natural dressing, like with the extra virgin or the olive oil, or the purest olive oil you can find, and maybe squeezing some lime juice in it, and like some apple cider vinegar and a little bit of agave. That's a nice little salad dressing that you can have as an alternative to eating ranch or French, all that rich stuff that's enriched with crap and preservatives and stuff that's just bad for your body overall over the years. And what do you think is going to happen over the years? You keep piling that stuff up in your body. It turns into disease, because your body is, you know what I'm saying, it can fight, but you know what I mean, it only takes one bad move, one bad cell or whatever. But we're fighting that, and as hard as it's gonna be, y'all, because food is tempting, y'all. I'm telling you right now, I don't know what I'm gonna eat, and I don't have anything prepared. as far as meat, you know, like chickpeas or wild rice or anything. I don't have my menu. I haven't worked on my menu or checked Dr. Sebi's menu and look at what I should be eating. But I do have fruits. I have apples and stuff like that I can snack on. But my body is telling me like that grapefruit is not good enough. My body is telling me just have a piece of chicken that you're cooking for your family. You'll be fine. I'm trying to not eat meat. You know what I mean? So your body will lie to you. It'll tell you you need that. You need that sweet, that sugar, or whatever. Like it's telling me I need that iced coffee, which I know I don't need that iced coffee. If I had the better ingredients, if I just use oat milk, for instance, instead of using the Delight, I'm going to use the Delight because I bought it. I bought the butter pecan and I bought the cream Delight, and that's dairy. So that's what I'm talking about, ladies. But that's to this tongue brush. This is one of my favorite brands right here. What is it? The Guru Nada. This is a tongue scraper. So this one has a brush and a scraper. So the brush is on one side, the scraper is on the other side. I love the brush. I wish it was like a full round brush, so I could just be like this, but it's like that. But it's okay because it'll be like that, and I can still scrape down. Like your tongue hygiene is very, very, very important. Yeah, take accountability for that tongue hygiene. 26, our lighting is going to get better, our content is going to get better, our hair is going to get better, our nails and our makeup and our self is going to get better, our businesses are going to get better. I'm speaking to your life too, sis. Your businesses are going to get better, your dreams are going to get better, your access to those things that you need for your dreams are going to get better, are going to come your way, and the things that you speak is going to come to you, and heaven's going to back you. You put God first, you have a relationship with him to where I need to be. And when I use this, I'm going to use my clips. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to open this hole in it. This just as a filler. This much. 1, 3. Some ice. At this point, y'all should be welcoming me back, okay? No necklace on. I feel bare. I'm in the house. The light is a little dim. I'm sorry. Another vlog. Welcome to another vlog. I'm just gonna add this to the bottom of it. Vegetable. Super cute. Super cute. Some artichokes. These are super good. It's super good for you. I'm not gonna see what the benefits for artichokes are. So they're really good because we're trying to be plant-based. Remember, I'll be doing that in this vlog. Gary, when I get serious, we're gonna start eating stuff like this: pinto beans, southern northern beans, and just things that are filling, black eyed peas. That wig, so I cannot wait to get that wig next week. Hold on. See, wait a minute. Okay, there it goes. There it goes, baby. That's what I wanted. It was only a little bit. How disappointing. I need a little bit. That ball has really. Ooh. I have some chicken broth instead of water. Get prep for the end of my night. You know what I mean? My day is over. So let me show y'all how to do some tips to prep for because you're trying to do plant. Okay, I'm gonna fill this up with water and some lime. I'm gonna do that later on because right now I don't have time. But I want to show y'all how I prep to keep. You just rinsing the food off with baking soda and cold water. I think I need a little bit more chicken broth. That was a lot. It's a lot of seasoning. So hopefully, guys, I miss you guys. I miss being on here. Okay, I'm gonna have to put some more chicken broth in here, and I'm gonna have to put it in the fridge. In the microwave a little longer. In the bedroom. Oh, look how pretty. And then I know it's nice and strong. So this, you know what I mean? It just does what it needs to do. I don't know where my lid is. Keeping prep and just keep them washed, keep them open so you can just go in and grab some when you have cravings. We're trying to stay away. We're staying away from dairy. We're not trying, but we are. Cook a whole meal tomorrow. We're gonna start with him tomorrow. Tomorrow, when I mean tomorrow, I mean like the afternoon. Like as soon as I get off work. That's when I'm gonna prep him. So that looks so much better. Could have did a little bit less juice, but it's okay. This is dinner, and when I make the corned beef sandwiches tonight, I won't be eating one of those. And I will meet you guys in the bedroom. Okay, real quick, y'all. I'm gonna add an artichoke in here. Love artichokes. Little juicy little balls of goodness. Just to even fill me up so I don't get tempted to eat anything later. You know what I mean? That song is so pretty. I'm like, who sings that? Once again, there's no routine implemented in my life right now in 2026. That is what we are working towards. But I'm in a position now where I don't. What is this? Eyelash? I am in a position now where I can focus on my content to work on my dreams. If that makes sense. I don't have to stress about finding a job. No, I can. God has put me in. He has opened up the doors where I am able to. He's given me what I asked for. All I asked for was not to stress out about things that, you know what I'm saying, were out of my control, and the reason why I can't. So I'm getting ready to do the little boot camp with just jazz or something, like whatever her name. Ready or not, here I come. That's what I'm telling myself. Ready or not, here I'm coming. We're doing that boot camp. I don't care what it takes, and I hope we're going to step our game up for our content. We're going to invest in ourselves, ladies. That's what we're going to do in 2026. And it's not too late for your resolutions. It's not too late for you to plan out your year. It's not too late for you to invest in the things that you want to do on your list of things that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? To make yourself better, to make your content better, to make your career better. This is my career right here. I always wanted a career where I can be beautiful. This is my career. I am my career. I am the face of my brand. That's how you gotta look at it. That's how I look at it. That's just me personally, my experience and what I'm going through and what I stand for and what I stand on. That's my business. I'm standing on my business. So I have to upgrade. I have to update. I have to get with the times, get with the program. I just have to execute it without excuses, you know, without, oh, I don't have this or I don't have that. I still have an to execute. I have a responsibility, is my due diligence, that will due diligence will serve me to execute my dreams and the things that I want to do, you know, like the artichoke. Y'all look for meat replacements, jackfruit, artichoke. So until I'm able to get some jackfruit, I'll be getting more artichokes. And the artichoke is a plant. Okay, I'm trying to lose weight in certain areas and build my body in certain areas. So I don't want to be super skinny, but I don't want to be this big back. The way I don't need to mix it up before I even taste it. Make your goals and stick to them. Be disciplined. I haven't been disciplined because priority is my content. The priority is my content. The priority is my streams of income. I want to come to let you decide. It can be a distraction, y'all. If y'all are not at your fullest potential, your better self that you know you could present yourself as, and you just keep coming on and you keep, you know, I'm not blabbing because I have so much to say. If you're not following the plan, then you're just going to be all over the place. You're just going to keep going in the same route that you're going. Not to say that this is not going to get me there. This might not get me there as fast as if I get myself together and really show up for myself. Aesthetically, you know what I'm saying? Like hair, nails, whatever, pretty face, because that's what people want to see when they come on Instagram. They want to see the raw you, but they want to see you dolled up too. I want to bring that me, that her, that she's in me. She's in me. You know what? Martin is crazy. He's just so crazy. So yes, I'm in my pajamas, y'all. But I promise you, I'm getting ready to throw my clothes on, my work clothes. I don't like to put my clothes on until I'm getting ready to go out the door, because I'm so comfortable at home. It's just like I don't want to just sit around and lounge around in my work clothes. Like, but I have my client tonight, and this is my last week with him. So I've been doing more things at home, more intentional things at home. Try not to get too caught up in consuming content and consuming, you know, things like that. But I did find a couple new girlies that I started following on YouTube, and I missed one of my content creators that I used to watch on Instagram. The girl, I missed watching her content, so I'm gonna try to see if I can find her. And then there was this other girl who had her own hair products, and she did her own like twists and stuff, and I want to just see how she makes her foundation for her twists, so that I can get my hair together. You feel me? But I do plan on getting that wig next week, so that I can flatten my hair. I did braid my hair down last night, but it was too much tension and gave me a little slight headache. So I took my braids down. And I think that when I put them under the wig, I'll just like twist them and flatten them, or just put them back in a ponytail, or just like, I don't know, figure out something so there's not tension, because there's already going to be a wig on my head, you know what I mean, and I don't want to just, you know, continue to create a headache, especially around the time of my cycle, you know, if I know I'm going to be wearing a wig, if that makes sense. So when I come home, today is Friday, I do plan on doing a little, I plan on doing, I don't know, some kind of, it's Friday, usually people don't do resets on Friday, but I want to start getting into my like routine and just figuring out what I want to do. But I want to do a little vlog of me doing some self, just basically some self-care, you know what I mean, just some self-care. And tonight, because it's Friday, I'm going to be listening to my music and writing. Basically today I went to work, got off, I cleaned up, did laundry around the house. I was going to cook a full meal, which is like fried cabbage and chicken thighs, and I don't know what else I was going to cook with it, but I'm saving that probably for Sunday. So the cabbage, I just continue to look at it, and I don't feel like being bothered with it. I get in these modes, it's like I don't feel like cooking unless I'm really inspired, unless I really have a good recipe, you know, I know it's going to turn out really good. So the brows are brown today. How do you guys like them? Can't find my black little pencil, can't find my long black precise black pencil for my brows. So I had to come with my little my old pencil, and I had to sharpen it, and it's kind of like, I sharpened it and it like, you know, it's not like anything like precise. So yeah, but anyway, I'm hungry, but I want to make sure that I don't eat anything too crazy tonight, because I am honestly tired of struggling and dealing with eating stuff that we should not be eating, and the effect that it's having on my body. So my body has been telling me for years, so I need to start listening, and I just don't feel like dealing with all that tonight or whatever. So I'm gonna leave my iPad at home, because I don't like to take it when I go to work and stuff like that, because I feel like I'm in work mode. Like I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to have to watch my purse and watch, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to watch my stuff while I'm trying to focus on working. I've been lately, what space have I been in lately? I've been thinking about my goals and stuff like that. I've been having that in the forefront of my mind, but I haven't put any action to it. Oh, you know why? Because every time I've sat down and tried to do it, like yesterday I was drained. I don't know why I was, because I've been working, like I told y'all, that's why God put me in this position where it's like, okay, you can sit down and you can really focus on your content. Because when I pick up a job, and even though I picked up work because my house, we have needs, even though that's why I was picking up the work, it would drain me, you know, and I haven't been, since I've been working, I haven't been filming for real. And it's like, oh shit, I wish I would film this or that or whatever. But it's like, it's a distraction, you know, and I don't have to work right now. So I'm finishing up this little last week, and I'm not gonna focus. I'm trying so hard not to focus on trying to find other work, because I'm just, in the meantime, I'm just like still looking on Indeed for stuff. Like, okay, let me just find still a little side job I can still keep. But it's like, it's defeating the whole purpose of what God told me to do. If God tells you to do something, just do it, and He's gonna figure out the rest. He's gonna bless the rest. Let God bless the rest. You do what He told you to do, and let Him handle what needs to be, what else needs to be dealt with. So that's me. That's personally for me. Yeah, y'all see my thumbnail came off, and then my other finger, my thumb, and two other my nails fell off. So, you know, I like the short nails better, because they don't come off as much as these long ones. Because these long ones, I had lost one when I had my gloves on with my client, and I think I was doing laundry for him or something. I was doing something, I went down like this, and the nail popped off inside my glove. I kept the nail. I like the press-on nails, because you can switch it up and switch it out whenever you want to. So that's why I love the press-on. And I can come on here with a different set of nails every week. You know what I mean? So it's time for me to, and these nails are still, they're still pretty and they're still in good shape. But I just don't like the cuticle in real life, how it just, you could tell it's just not real. Like, it's fake, but it's fake. You know what I mean? Not as opposed to me getting it done in the shop. But I'm not trying to impress anybody though at the same time, you know. But it's like, dang, you know, a real polished look of real nails will be cute in real life. But I'm not worried about it in real life right now. I'm worried about my content journey and my, hold on. Yeah. Because they're good for aesthetic purposes for on YouTube and for my social medias and stuff. So like I always say, there's a lot of work to be done, but who's gonna do it? Nobody is gonna do it for you, baby. You gotta get out and you gotta do it. You gotta pick up the slack. Wherever the slack is, wherever you're not seeing earnings and you're not seeing yourself thrive, you're the one that's slacking. Like, there's no reason why I should be getting off the couch and my lower back should be hurting. I should be doing stretches. I'm not doing yoga, but I want to do like stretches and Pilates and different things like that. Because we're getting older, you know, we have to take care of ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, physically. Finances is going to come with all with that. But I don't like the way I feel when I get up, or if I come down go up a flight of stairs, I'm out of breath. Or physically, my body is telling me, girl, get it together, because you want to be your best self. Your best self is your best wealth, because when you show up for yourself physically, like doing exercises or whatever, bar classes, Pilates, whatever, gym, sauna, steam room, if you're doing that consistent, but it might not look pretty at first, you might not see the results at first, but you're going to start to feel the results before you see the results, you know what I mean? And in the long run, the older you get, it's going to benefit you. It's going to do your body good if you take care of your body and you work out and you get your heart rate and you get your, you know what I'm saying, you get your endorphins pumping and just like, you know, whatever, your body, you know, your body needs you to do those things. I'm gonna get on off of here, because if I don't, then I'll be on here talking to y'all for like 15 minutes that I don't have to spare. Okay, so we are waiting on our ride for work. This is just how I travel, you feel me, for work. And yeah, but it's cool. So I do have on my scarf, but I did put my hat on. And you know, my favorite thing to wear is a hoodie, so. Oh, my lighting is bad. What am I doing? Is there anything? So I think I'm late to work. I was really liking the look of just the scarf. What y'all think? The scarf or the hat? That's what I'm saying. But at least, and it's not bad. The temperature is very nice outside. All right, y'all. I'm back with another video. Sorry, let me stop. I'm back with another scene from my video. Okay, I don't know why I feel like I'm a little turned, like a little, not turned like drunk, like, but like excited. Yeah. You know, what we're gonna do tonight is I'm gonna have me a little cut water. Light or no light? I think no light is doing us more justice this time. How to get cute, comfortable, not comfortable like frumpy like usual, but like cute, comfortable, because it's Friday night, guys. Aren't they cute? Super cute little honey packets. I work up an appetite. We're going to work up an appetite. I'm already hungry, but I need to drink my wine. To refer to our cut water as wine tonight, okay? So a lot of people have asking me, what's the best cut water to get? Get my mom a cut water. You should get my mom a cut water. My mom likes these cut waters. Girl. And I used to get you a bottle of milk when you wanted a bottle of milk. So yeah. Yeah. So this is the one that my daughter usually always gives me, the lime margarita one. The lemon margarita is cool too. The lime gets you straight to the point, gets you straight there where you need to be without, you know, the mango. My preference would be like something more sweet and like thick, but the mango was did not please me the way I wanted it to please me. So I stick to this one, And then I know for sure I'm not going to get like any kind of headache or anything like that with this one. And especially as long as I eat something afterwards. I should put some real lime juice in this, but I don't want to do like a mixed drink because that's when I get a headache. It's not mixed up. We're not mixing anything. And water will literally change your life. Water will literally flush that stuff out. It's make sure you guys are drinking water. In fact, I'm drinking this because I'm not trying to get sick. I don't want any kind of. If y'all can tell, I love lime. Like lime. This I keep my limes. Keep my key limes. Mojito lime seasoning. Cilantro lime. So lime is like a favorite to me. Lime sugar body scrub lime, anything lime is just, you know, just to put something on my stomach. So there's no point in me drinking when I eat already, you know what I mean? If I'm already consuming some food, I don't want anything to drink. I like to listen to my music, so that's what I'm getting ready to go do. And then I will see you guys in the bed. We're gonna have some pillow talk tonight, you guys. Do y'all ever wonder, like, do y'all ever get like embarrassed? Like, I'm talking to my other YouTube family vloggers, like, especially the people that are starting off like me. Do you guys ever get embarrassed to think about, like, shoot, if so-and-so see my video, if so-and-so see, you know what I'm saying, you know, from around the way or whatever. Do you ever get embarrassed thinking about, oh, what if they're watching my video? I know I do. Because I was just thinking about it just now, like, I'm just being myself. I'm just showing up every day as myself. And it's just like, what if somebody from high school is watching me? It's just kind of embarrassing. Like, let that stop you. We're still going to do our cute little... We're going to do that when I'm ready to remove my makeup. And then we're going to... I got my back stretcher. I got my pink... I'm all things pink. Because I'm a girl's girl. I'm a girly girl. I realized, too, I definitely need to put out more content, short form content, because I am her. Like, I am her. You have to know, ladies, you are her. I don't care. You have to brag about yourself. You have to have that attitude, like, I know I can do it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. YouTube is cool, too. I mean, YouTube is great. That's why I'm here. You know, but I want to explore my other options and opportunities and windows of opportunities that are going to open just from me being myself, showing up as myself and showing up for myself on my other platforms. You know what I mean? So, and just doing like little videos like personal hygiene or feminine hygiene tips, or you know, because you watch those videos and you're like, damn, girl, you left out a few things, you know, that a lot of ladies could have benefited from. And I love that. I only took one little sip and I'm ready, baby. So I'm ready to listen to my music. When I get some of that on paper, then I'll probably come through. Diary, digital diary. But what I thought about was, it wasn't digital diaries. It was digital footprint diaries. Y'all, what y'all think about that? A little, just of my life. You know what I mean? Just like always a lady by storm, digital footprint diaries. Because like, you're leaving a footprint when you come up and you show up on social media. You're leaving a blueprint. You're leaving a blueprint for the next person that's behind you that's coming up, next up and coming. And you're leaving, you know, for people to go to and refer to. And you're leaving footprints. You're leaving your digital footprint. I hate when my nipple is compressed by this waist trainer. I have to pull the waist trainer up on my boobs just to compress them, you guys. So that's what we're working with. My big bust girlies know what I'm talking about. You know. Basically, this vlog was supposed to be about like January diaries, you know. January diaries, basically. January, it's not even halfway through yet, so I can still work towards that. We gotta think of on, you guys. Am I rambling on too much? Sorry. I just miss being on here. I miss you guys. I miss it here. I love it here. You're gonna love it here too. Just continue to watch. Just get into it. You feel me? Get into it. Just open your ears and listen. I have something to say. You feel me? So I have something to bring to the table. That's how you have to show up for yourself. You know you have something to bring to the table. basically. A little engine that could told herself she can, so she did. You know what I want to do? Work on my femininity. I'm looking at, if you've seen this video, this movie, like I want to feel like womanly. You know, I'm a female, I'm a woman, I'm a girl, whatever. This movie is called Love by the 10th Date. So Carrie Hilson plays a role in this, and I love when Carrie Hilson plays in videos because she's just like womanly and just beautiful and just, I don't know, she has something about her that she brings to the scene or whatever. Especially when she's the main character. But she's not the main character in this movie, but she has this like big blonde curly wig, and she has like a body of a goddess, and she's just like her confidence, and you know what I'm saying, she's married in this movie and stuff like that, but she keeps something to herself. She has a husband, but she doesn't lose herself. They don't have kids. Now that plays a big part, ladies, because when you have kids, it's like you can be drained, or you can put more into your family and your kids than you do in yourself. You know, that's my problem. That's my problem, losing myself. You know what I mean? And trying to connect the dots again. But like she is living in her femininity, and her job on here is like she works for a magazine, and she's like the makeup girly, like the her column is like about makeup and beauty and stuff, and beauty basically. I always wanted a career where I could be beautiful, so I could just relate to different women like that. Like, I know it's just a character, she's just playing a character, but her whole essence, her whole vibe is just like grown woman type ish. Got her man still, got her career, she's beautiful, she dresses up, she wears heels, she wears dresses, her body is bent, you know, you could tell she takes care of herself. I want to come off across as that. I always wanted to be like womanly, like beautiful, like curvy, and even though I don't have those curves yet, I'm about to build my body, but I always wanted to feel like a woman, like, you know what I mean? Like living in my femininity and living, like, carrying myself, and not just carrying myself as a female feminine, but just feel like being her, like just the beautiful, just maybe just like the big hair or whatever hair I wear, but I want more hair. I want big hair. I want long hair. I want big hair, because that just makes me feel sexy. Whatever makes you feel sexy, ladies. It could be a short haircut. It could be a bob. Like a bob, I would love to rock a bob, a clean cut bob, a fresh blunt cut. I never ever had a bob before, so well, I did. I had a quick weave before back in the past or whatever, but I'm talking about my natural hair, so, or even a wig, but something that's better than what I had before in the past, something that's memorable, that's remarkable, something that I go to, like a hairstyle that you know what I mean, that's like, oh yeah, I know I'm gonna feel like her when I rock that bob or whatever, or a particular style. So this just goes to show you that you have to, in order to get that result, to be the woman that you want to be, ladies, you have to pour into yourself. You have to, you see the vision, you feel the vision, you see it when you close your eyes, you see yourself as that woman. But on your day-to-day basis, it's like you always put on a bonnet, or you put on a scarf, or you put a little bit of curlies out here and there, but it's never really fully who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Life is short, and I want to be her. I don't want to have to wait 5 years. I was telling y'all this before. I don't want to have to wait 5-10 years before I can tap into myself and tap into my beauty and my potential, and tap into my womanhood and feeling womanly. I've always felt, I want to feel womanly, like a woman, like, you know, that's more lax, that has her stuff together, and just like dressed up, or even throw on a hoodie or whatever, but still sexy, and still, you know, keep my hair done and stuff, and just build my body where I could just feel like, so I could feel sexy. I don't want to feel like I'm not somebody's auntie or somebody's grandma or somebody's soccer mom. Soccer mom describes it perfectly. I always used to hate when I had a van. I felt like a soccer mom. I want to lose myself. I want to find myself. I want to be her. I see myself as her, as Storm. So that's who I want to be. You know what I mean? That's who I want. That's who I want to live and exist as. Like, I want to feel sexy. You know, I want to feel. So I know I gotta work on my body and get these arms down, get the stomach down, get my boob reduction, and get, you know what I mean, and get my hair together, and just if my hair could just flourish, that would help tremendously, me personally, my own personal self, my own personal brand, you know. So I can't really be the face of my brand looking like this. You know, this is cute and it's cool and all, but I looking like, for me to look like this every single day, I don't feel like her, you know what I mean? I need to invest in more pajama sets and like a like sexy silk robe, or I don't know, whatever, something to make me just feel like that. And it's not all about material things, but they do add to who you are, who you want to become, you know what I mean? Who you see yourself as, your better self, you know, everything adds to it. So yeah, it's a mind thing too. You gotta know you're that woman, but I feel like I haven't reached it yet. I haven't reached her yet. So there's a lot of work to be done, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. I'm gonna take finances out because God supplies all my needs and He's gonna bless whatever I put my hands to. So that's gonna be added unto me. So spiritually, so if I seek ye first the kingdom of God, everything will be added unto me. So financially, all the finances, all that's going to be added to me. All that's looking for me, good money is following me, is looking for me, is opportunities are looking for me. So I'm not even going to throw that in there. Physically, spiritually, emotionally, I think those are only the three. Yeah, basically. Let me call my big head daughter and see where she at, because I don't appreciate, I haven't heard from her literally all day. In fact, we about to call her right now. Hold on. I did talk to her briefly earlier. She has something of mine that she hasn't returned to my purse. Because, you know, confidence exudes through you. When you're confident, you know what I'm saying, you're walking in that person that you want to be and your better self, you're going to attract more. You're going to attract more. You're going to attract people, and you're going to attract more. You're going to attract people that have things going on for themselves, that want to invest in you, that want to pour into you, that want to be a part of you. You're going to attract people that want to see your downfall too. You're going to attract them as well. You can't be scared of that, but you're going to attract even more goodness and, you know, more good people and more good things, you know, when you're walking in your full self, when you're walking in who you really want to be. Because let me give y'all an example, because y'all probably like, what do you mean who you want to be? You are you. I mean, like, when I say my better self, I mean myself that gets up, goes to the gym, gets up, goes and does her wall Pilates every single day, gets up, does her skincare routine every single morning, does her routine, gets on her knees and does her prayer, does her spiritual, you know what I'm saying, physically goes to the track, goes down there and walk, and doesn't think twice about it, doesn't even have to think about it, just that she does it, and then she'll get those results, and those results will be a fit body, a built, a bare body, a butt that she's always wanted, the hips expanded to the side, like her sexually, like I said sexually, like beautiful, like sexy, that's what I meant, like sexy, curvy, that's what I want to be. And I have a little bit, but I have to build on what I have instead of just continuing to put bad things in my body. Myself, the better self, the one that eats plant-based things that get my body to an alkaline environment, so that I'm not always feeling tired, so that I'm not always taking a nap. Her that only takes one nap every few days. She doesn't need a nap because she has energy. Her that is getting results from her streams of 7 to 20 streams of income that she's working on daily. Gets up and diligently works and not sluggish. Her that's not sluggish. All those things that I'm telling y'all are part of my better self. I've been opposite of that. I've been laying in the bed. I've been sleeping. I've been taking naps. I've been sleepy. I've been tired. I've been eating pizza pockets. Not pizza pockets, but the little round pizzas. I've been eating candy and sweets. You know what I'm saying? Things that are going to drain me. I've been procrastinating, putting my business ventures to the side, and always saying, oh, I got time, right? Oh, I see it. But I'm never doing it, never putting my work to the plow. That's what I'm talking about as my better self, y'all. Creating better, good habits. That's why I said I want to have a routine to create habits so that I just naturally get up and do those things first thing in the morning. I'm not keep pressing snooze in my mind, keep waking up. It's like, oh, we got 10 minutes. Oh, you know, just get up, make that coffee, make that tea, make that breakfast, whatever you got to do. Eat that fruit throughout the day, fast, you know, turn your plate away. My better self that's getting results, and her body is starting to form in the way she wants it, because she's in that gym, she's taking bar class, she's hitting Pilates. She's working on her dreams daily, like doing research and actually applying what she's learning. That's the girl that I'm talking. That's the better self that I'm talking about, y'all. If y'all do y'all understand what I'm talking about? The one, the female Storm. That's who I'm talking about. The female that gets on her other social media platforms and takes her little segments and talks about them and puts herself out there without being scared. The one that opens up Facebook so that when she posts to YouTube and Instagram, it automatically goes to Facebook, and she's not worried about all the people that she went to high school with and how they perceive her, and her family members and her husband's family members who perceive her a certain way and who will judge her or comment. She's not worried about what people say. She knows those comments are going to generate wealth and money. Her that wants to work on generational wealth for her bloodline that comes behind her, that she doesn't even get to meet, generations after her, because she's building now. That's who I'm talking about when I say my better self. That's who I'm talking about. Her that doesn't just listen to music and just write little segments of her love book, but her that goes to the library or goes to Starbucks and actually sits down and starts to type her book out and starts to get those pens and special pens and pencils to illustrate her book. All these things, if I could just shake it up and just do it. If I could just do it. That's my problem. I speak on it, but I just need to do it. And that's why I'm here too, so I can grow, so I can hold myself accountable. Who is your better self? What changes are you implementing in your life that's going to get you there? That's what I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about, y'all. Just making yourself better. Making yourself better. My aspiration in life is to be better. My better self. Self-sufficient. So I don't have to depend on any kind of system or any kind of man or any kind of thing. Those things are great. Those things are, but don't let them be a crutch. Don't let them be a crutch. Get it yourself. Get your own motion. Have your own motion. Have your own motion, ladies. Have your own motion. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Because the more you depend on those things and those people, the more you're sinking in the quicksand. Because if you didn't have that, what would you do? What would you do without it? You don't want to have to get to that point where, what would you do without it? You want to be that's one of my biggest goals in life, is to be self-sufficient. And when I get there, the transparency is going to be mind-blowing, because I'm telling on me. I'm telling on myself. I'm telling that's her, yeah, the old me, she used to be. This is what she went through, and this is what she was talking about all the time when she said she could be transparent. Yes, that's her. I'm trying to enjoy our Friday. We were done with the pillow talk. We're done with the serious talk. Let me get off of here. I'm going to be back on and go enjoy my Friday. So I will see y'all in the next clip. As far as me doing my routine, y'all, that cut water got me feeling like sleepy. First I was feeling a little like borderline sick. I literally had to cut myself off. About that much left of the cut water. Literally, don't let me get any more cut water, y'all. Let's not continue bad habits, because I probably literally only could drink half of one of them things now. I see why people keep telling me, oh, them things we have to be tore up. I went to an aloe vera treatment Sunday. I think I do like a whole little self-care on Sunday. That's when I'll do the headband and the facial for y'all and stuff like that. Y'all, cause I'm just tired now. I'm just like over it. Put it right here where it was turning white. I put this oil on every single night. I need to order some more off of Amazon. I love this oil. And make your hair look how shiny it just turned my hair. I had to force myself to drink it. I think whatever you do, be confident at what you do. You feel me? Whether you're a vlogger that's always traveling, or you're a vlogger that has bomb content where you're always doing something or going out to eat, or traveling, or you're a vlogger and you're just a homebody. Don't dumb yourself down.